participants. I, Anushka Jaiswal of HR from HR department, welcome you all in today's session. Before starting the session, I would like to introduce to everyone to our guest, that is Mr. Ankit Malik sir, who is pursuing his agribusiness management from Lincoln University based in New Zealand. So now we would like to hear about your experience, sir, like about your journey from like where you started uh your career.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Anushka,
Good afternoon.
and good afternoon, Kashish. And Anushka, please don't call me sir. I'm just a fellow student, just like you, and I'm of
Okay.
your age only. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'll start by introducing myself. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing great. And yeah, my name is Ankit Malik, and I'm thrilled to be here today in this webinar organized by Agripath Global. And I'm really moved by the entire vision of the Agripath Global company. So this is why I'm here now. And so I'll give you a little idea about myself. I have a diverse professional journey spanning into business development, customer service, content writing, fitness coaching. So there's a lot of things that I've done in my life. And apart from that, I hold a bachelor's degree in agriculture sciences. It's an honors degree. It took me 4 years to do that. And I have worked with organizations like Godavari Biofertilizers Limited. Then I worked with Planet Spark. It's a Gurugram based edtech company. I worked as a counselor there. Then I also worked in IJRDO Journal as a BDA, Business Development Associate. And yeah, so I gained a lot of experience from all those companies. But always had this thing, this feeling in my mind that I need to get into something else, get into management, or get to study more about agriculture, because I felt that I was not doing just with my skills. So I guess even you guys are feeling the same. This is why you guys are looking to study abroad, because yeah, India is competitive. And beyond that, I've also worked as a freelance content writer. And yeah, so this, I guess, kind of enables me to have a broad perspective and help you guys with your studies and personal development by giving some advices or by sharing my journey. I'm currently studying in Lincoln University, based in New Zealand. And so, yeah, I'll start by this thing that I was sitting under a Ashoka tree with my friend one day in my third year. And I was discussing about jobs with him. And he told me that you are living in a dream world. In India, it's very difficult to get a package for 6 or 7 lakhs after your graduation. But for me, that was an eye-opening thing. I basically got enlightened under that tree, and then I decided that I should look for something else. So I decided that I'll start preparing for CAT exam. Then I took coaching from Time Academy, and then after that, uh, I couldn't do well in that. I got 63 percentile, and so I also appeared for that exam, and in that also I couldn't do well. So the only option that I was uh, that I was certain about was going abroad, because if you want an admission in a good university, if you want quality education, uh, then you can get that abroad in similar amount. Yeah, if you do your good research about your studies and about your country. So then yeah, I guess I'm not sounding boring. Yeah.
No, not at all. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess everyone here is gonna pursue agriculture studies in future.
Yeah, mostly. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
that's good. So yeah, so after that I started doing my research about universities, countries, and other options that I could explore for future. So I kept working in a company, and apart from that, I kept my research on. So this is my advice to you all as well. So during your entire journey, you can also work somewhere and gain some work experience, because when you come here you will have to show some to get jobs here. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to get into part-time jobs. So if you belong to a middle class family, or be it any kind of a family, if you work during your studies, it will obviously add work experience to your profile, and this will help you get a better job once you complete your studies. So that's a smart decision to work here and work back in India as well. Okay, and so yeah, I was working somewhere. I did my research about countries. First, I explored US. So never, because it's too expensive. Secondly, you don't get enough amount of work visa. And apart from that, once you go out from your country, you have this thing in your mind that you want a PR. If you don't have this thing in your mind while you are in India, you will eventually get inclined towards the living standards in that particular developed country. So ultimately you will want to uh, get a PR. So I rejected US because of these reasons. Canada was very unstable at that time, and I guess it's still very unstable right now. And there's a lot of racism in US and Canada. Yeah, there is, and it's not silent. It is racism is very vocal there. So I declined that option. Apart from that, I had these options for Europe, and yeah, I guess we do have some good connections with Europe universities as well at Agripath. So yeah, Europe was a good option. I would have definitely gone for Europe if I didn't know about New Zealand. So yeah, so then I came across New Zealand. I shortlisted two countries in the end. One was Ireland in Europe, and second is New Zealand. Why I did not select Australia? It's another very popular option among Indian students, and a lot of students for all courses. But Australia is expensive, way expensive compared to New Zealand and Europe as well. So for the same course in Australia, I would have paid 30 lakhs extra in a similar sort of a university. So this is why I kept everything in mind: my budget, my study goals, my some. You also have these things in your mind that what the place is all about, and you also have this thing in your mind that what are the people. What type of people live there, what's the diversity there, how many international students are there. So everything was a thumbs up. In case of New Zealand, it's in the top 5 countries in terms of world peace rankings. It ranks amongst top countries in air quality index. It is one of the cleanest countries. It is, for me, it's the most beautiful country in the world. And for agriculture here, I will tell you that you have three good universities. One is Lincoln, the one in which I'm studying. It's ranked top 100 in agriculture and forestry. Then there's this university called Massey University. It is also ranked in top 100 again, ranked a little above Lincoln, but yeah, it also charges a little bit more fees. Good for you if you get a scholarship. I couldn't manage to get a scholarship there. I got a scholarship in Lincoln, so I chose it. And then there's one more university called University of Otago. I got my first offer letter from there, but again, it's a little more expensive. Yeah, so I chose Lincoln. Yeah, so this has been my journey. I guess I didn't bore you guys. It was a little mechanized, I guess, my voice. I don't know. Hmm.
No, no, sir. It
Uh,
was actually fun listening to you. So, sir,
That's
was
good.
it actually always
Please don't call
hard?
me Sir Anushka. I'm Ankit.
Okay, Ankit. So,
Yeah.
was it always hard for you, or it was a fun and or you took it as a challenge for achieving a goal in your life?
So it's never, nothing is hard once you get after it. So if you are stressed about stuff, then it simply means that you are not giving it enough time, and you are not doing your research well, and you are not connected to the right people. You are not connected to Agripath. So you need to come to us, and we'll take the stress off from your head. Yeah. So it was never too stressful for me. I was connected to Kashish on LinkedIn, and I kept stalking her profile, so I could make out what she's doing in life. And yeah, there are people doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, I kind of replicated the same kind of journey. Yeah. Yeah. And Anushka, I guess you're not audible. And I would also like to add one more thing that, yeah, but please, first you continue. Yeah.
So Ankit, I would like to ask more about your university and what about the scholarship did you get?
Yeah, so my university is ranked top 100 in agriculture and forestry. It's ranked 371st in the world for rankings. It's ranked 48th in the world for employment outcomes. So what exactly is employment outcome? I guess you might have got some idea about it just by uh, hearing this word. So employment outcome basically refers to the kind of employment opportunities and the kind of industry connections that a college has for its graduates. So it is ranked 48th in the world, and it doesn't charge you as much as the US universities. Yeah, so why not New Zealand? Yeah. And
Okay.
about my university, yeah, it is the oldest land-based university in the southern hemisphere, and it's the oldest agriculture institution in the southern hemisphere. Yeah, so it's a good university.
And sir, about your scholarship?
So I got a scholarship of please don't call me sir, yaar, please.
Right.
So I got a scholarship of 10,000 New Zealand dollars, which sums up to 5 lakh rupees. Yeah, it totally depends on your counselor. So if you come to us, we can get you that scholarship. I can assure you this. Yeah.
So Ankit, did you also face any cultural challenges like that are different from India?
Yeah. So I told you that when you do your shortlisting of the countries and the universities, you have this thing in mind about the people living there. So New Zealand is a very diverse country, just like India. It's not like uh, US or Canada with with loads of racism. You have Indian community is the third largest community here, and it's soon gonna be the second largest community in New Zealand. And the place that I'm living in, Canterbury, it has Indians are the second largest community here, and it's a peaceful place, and people here are nice. It's New Zealand is ranked in top 5 in happiness index in the world as well. So people are really happy, and their happiness makes you happy. So it's a really peaceful and a people loving country. People here will also support you if you are any sort of a trouble. So this is the kind of country this is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no racism here, nothing that I have witnessed yet. Yeah, silent racism might be there, but it's silent. It doesn't cause you any harm. Yeah.
Okay. So Ankit, can you tell me like what one thing one should keep in mind before applying to your university, like Lincoln University, what one things one should keep in mind?
You don't need to keep anything in your mind. You just simply need to finalize your budget. You come to us, and we'll get the best university for you according to your profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like right now, I am pursuing BSc Honors Agriculture from Lovely Professional University, and
Yeah.
so were you. So,
Yeah.
how would you like to guide students like me to get into some big universities?
Okay,
Like,
so what I would say is, if you are in the final year of your studies in BSc Agriculture Honors, you have this opportunity to go out and do some internships. Okay, so go for that. Don't stay in the college in your 4th year. Just get out of your college. There's that those studies are of no use. Trust me, those studies are of no use. You just need to get out in the industry, gain some work experience, meet people, make connections, and contact us. We will start your application process, and by the time you'll uh, uh, you will finish your studies, will have an offer letter and from IIM, because I'm not and I feel no shame in accepting that as well, that I don't fall into that 1% of bright minds of my country. Okay, so India is a big country with loads of people, so I couldn't make it. I got 64 percentile with not so focused preparation. So there might be people who get 30 percentile and they might get demotivated and go for some other courses or some tier 2 colleges where they are paying around 12, 15 lakhs. So it's better to come here uh, and and get quality education because you deserve it. If you do not get those marks in your entrance exams, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve to study in a good college. It's all about smart thinking. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell about your after plans after like pursuing after like agribusiness
I have
management?
we I guess we have someone raising their hand. So questions are, yeah, yeah, yes, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Ankit. Myself Ajay.
Hello.
I have a question like, what are the career opportunities do you have after completion of your MBA in agribusiness in your domain areas?
Yeah. So after completing agribusiness, you can get into supply chain management. You can get into marketing. You can also there's this new thing that I got to know after coming to my university, that you can also work as a research manager. You can
Okay,
do market research for your company, and then you can simply present a report that and with the solution that we need to place our product in the and position our product in the market in a certain manner which will increase our sales. You can work as a salesperson, you can work as a consultant, you can do plenty of jobs after completing your graduation from New Zealand, because New Zealand has the biggest export market in agriculture. I'm not talking in terms of numbers.
okay.
New Zealand basically gets its majority, 80% of its export income from agriculture and fiber industry.
Mm.
So it has a very organized and developed agriculture industry. Don't go into the entire economic worth of the country or the entire economic value of the country. Just look for the sector in which you want to grow your career. Yeah.
Yeah, with respect to agri input, like, what are the different types of companies you will get with respect to? Uh,
Yeah. So there's this company called Zespri. I guess you might have heard its name, Zespri, ZESPRI. It's the largest kiwi exporter in the world. So for a country like New Zealand, which is this small in the southern hemisphere, totally away from the world, it has the world's largest kiwi exporter company. And New Zealand also has the world's sixth largest cooperative milk exporting company, which is Fonterra. It is even bigger than Amul. Its milk, its dairy industry is huge. It has more cattle than humans. So
okay,
just imagine the amount of agriculture they are doing,
yeah,
and just imagine the amount of agriculture worth they are having.
yes.
Just imagine the career you can develop here.
Yeah. Kanika, you go ahead.
Yeah. Hi,
Uh,
Kanika.
Hi, Ankit sir.
Uh,
My question is that basically when you want to pursue MSc outside India, okay, you need a very good research profile. So, like you have done BSc honors from LPU, and while applying for Lincoln University, did they check your resume regarding research work?
okay.
Like, does it apply
So
there?
so you have this question regarding the kind of research work you might have done during your graduation, something like research paper.
No, what I'm trying to ask is, like,
Yeah.
whenever you're applying outside India and you're applying through scholarships,
Yeah.
so they are basically looking forward to your research profile, like what
So
you
I'll tell you
have done
this
in your
thing. I'll
graduation.
tell you
In
this
that
thing.
way, does it
Yeah.
matter?
Yeah. So I'll tell you this thing. There are two types of masters that you do here. One is research masters and one is taught masters. So in taught masters, you just need to have good marks for a scholarship. And a good connection with someone who can get you a scholarship. Okay, I don't usually share this with people. And secondly, if you want to go for a research masters, um, I can get you an admission. You don't need to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes. This is the most I can say. And it's a good university, and the education quality is really amazing. It's more applied. You get out in the market. You do your projects. It's trust me. I don't have to give any exams here. I'm not doing any pen paper test or any MCQs or anything. I go out in the market, I pick a company, I make a marketing plan for that company, I solve their problem, I come back to university with a review from the company manager, and I share it with my professor. My professor gives me the marks. So this is the kind of study they have here. And uh, yeah, and when you go out in the market after doing such study, I bet you can get good jobs
Definitely.
if you do your study religiously. If you come here to uh, if you come here to simply earn money and you don't focus on your studies, then I cannot assure you that you might get in jobs. But yeah, if you do your studies religiously, you will get into a really good company, and the packages here range up to 2000 New Zealand dollars a year. No, 200,000. That would be around uh, 1 crore in Indian currency. Yeah, so you can earn crores. It's
And
all
one
about,
more, I have two more questions.
yeah, sure.
Like, what kind of part-time jobs you are getting there? Is it easy to get part-time jobs there?
So I'll tell you, uh, everything's easy and nothing is easy. It's all about you. Okay. So you have to get after it. If you want a job, you have to get after every possible option that you have. So I got my first job. I landed here on 17th, and I got got a call from three different companies on 27th, and I started working as a part-time customer service representative in BP from 3rd February. So it's that easy, because because I simply used to wake up, take bath, take shower. I used to eat my breakfast, and I used to sit on my laptop, and I used to apply. I used to talk to people about how my CV should look, and I used to modify it. And then I used to go out in the market. I used to meet people. I used to meet business owners, and I used to ask them for jobs. So this is what you do, and you don't have to be shy about it. Indian people have this thing in them, and they don't go out and ask people for jobs. They feel that it would be a little, they feel a little shameful in doing that. But trust me, when I was working at my company, so I got a CV from a British guy. He simply entered into the store, and he said, are you guys hiring? This is my CV, and if you guys are hiring, then please schedule an interview for me. And in his CV, he had written cooking and coding as his two important skills. So you get that. We have a much better CVs, we have much better experience. It's just that we are not confident enough to go out there. So you just need to go out there and uh, and just simply ask for jobs, and you will get your job pretty soon. I had no connections here. I had no one that I knew here. I was totally new to this country. So people I knew are living in different places. There were no references, but I still managed to get my job in the first 10 days of my arrival. So it's that easy. It's that easy. You just have to be active about it. Yeah, that's it. Just be optimistic and be active. Yeah.
Do you think that, just like you said regarding resume, right? Like you need to go to people and ask for jobs. But do you think
Yeah.
there are certain things which should be in your resume to get a better opportunity?
Certain things in your resume. This is why I asked you to go for an internship in your final year of education. If you are studying agriculture, what course are you studying, Kanika?
I'm studying BSc Honors Agriculture. I'm in my last year itself.
Go for internships. Don't waste your time in college. College is useless.
Very true.
Okay,
It's not useless
thank
here.
you.
It's useless there. Yeah, go for
Okay,
internships.
thank
Add some
you.
experience on your profile, and I can also help you with some experience as well. If you, I can help you guys in a lot of ways. You just have to make up your mind for New Zealand. I can help you guys with in a lot of ways, before and after your journey as well. You just have to make up your mind and just start your journey with Agripath.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering the questions.
No, thanks for asking the questions. I felt good. Yeah. So
Anything else? Anyone like Pratham, you wanted to ask anything? He already left actually. And Navjeet, actually, she was very interested in studying Canada. I think, and she joined to listen this webinar, especially for New Zealand. And Navjeet, do you have any question?
hi Navjeet.
Hi, sir.
You can even.
Yes.
Please don't call me sir. I'm just someone like
Sorry.
you.
Actually,
Yeah.
my
Yeah, yeah.
question is as like I heard somewhere that for New
Can we
Zealand
see you,
visa.
Navjeet? Can we see you?
Sorry, sir. I'm like outside somewhere.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes. Sir, I have question like I have listened. Matlab, somebody told me that for New Zealand we required some funds. Like
Mm-hmm.
apart
Yeah,
from the fees, we required some funds to
yeah,
support our studies. Like
yeah,
what,
yeah.
how much amount and what kind of funds we needed.
ठीक है नवजीत, तो मैं आपको बता दूं. हाय अजय, कैन आई एक्सप्लेन दिस टू हर इन हिंदी इफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल?
Yes, yes, yes. Go
I'll
ahead.
be
No
able to
worries.
connect better with her. Yeah,
Yes, please.
yeah, sure. So फंड्स का ऐसे रहता है यहाँ पे कि आपके फैमिली में अगर कोई गवर्नमेंट जॉब में है या कोई भी किसी भी तरह की एक जॉब कर रहा है, तो आप उनका आईटीआर शो करते हो. ठीक है, आप किसी को अपना स्पॉन्सर बनाते हो. उनको स्पॉन्सर बनाने के बाद आप उनका आईटीआर शो करते हो और आप ये दिखाते हो कि आपकी फैमिली में इनफ फंड्स हैं आपकी स्टडीज को सपोर्ट करने के लिए. तो आप अपनी फीस भरते हो. ठीक है, उसके बाद में फीस भरने से भी पहले आप एआईपी के लिए अप्लाई करते हो. गुड कंसल्टेंसीज एआईपी के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं जो आपके पैसा खराब नहीं करना चाहते हैं. वो पहले ये देखते हैं कि आपको वीजा मिल सकता है या नहीं. तो उसके लिए हम पहले कांटेक्ट करते हैं, आपकी पूरी फाइल शेयर करते हैं, आपकी जो भी आईटीआर डिटेल्स हैं किसी भी फादर या मदर की या दोनों की, आपका ब्रदर भी हो या आपकी सिस्टर भी हो जो वर्किंग है, हम उनकी आईटीआर डिटेल शेयर करते हैं और ये उन्हें ये शो करते हैं कि आपकी फैमिली में कोई ना कोई इतना पैसा कमाता है. अगर कोई जॉब नहीं कर रहा है और कोई बिजनेस इनकम है, उसका भी हम इनकम शो कर सकते हैं. आपकी नेटवर्थ सर्टिफिकेट भी शो कर सकते हैं. देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट वी कैन डू. वो हमारा काम है. ठीक है, अगर हमें नहीं लगेगा कि आपका न्यूजीलैंड के लिए नहीं बन पा रहा है, तो हम आपको बता देंगे. विल नॉट वेस्ट योर टाइम. बट मैं आपको इतना बता सकता हूँ कि अगर आपकी फैमिली में कोई भी वर्किंग है या कोई बिजनेस है या कोई भी किसी भी तरह की एक इनकम है जिसका प्रूफ आप दे सकते हैं. बेसिकली वो आपसे ये नहीं मांग रहे कि आप हमें पैसा दिखाओ. वो बस ये जानना चाहते हैं कि आप अपनी जो यहाँ पे लिविंग कॉस्ट है वो सस्टेन कर सकते हैं या नहीं. अगर उन्हें लगता है कि आप सस्टेन कर सकते हैं, देन यू गो फॉर इट. अगर आपको नहीं उनको लगता है कि आप नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो मैं आपको एक लूप होल बता सकता हूँ. बट वो मैं तभी बताऊंगा जब आप हमारे साथ जर्नी शेयर शुरू करोगे. देर आर अ लॉट ऑफ लूप होल्स. आपको कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको वो चीज शो ही करनी है. समझ रहे हो?
ऑलराइट सर.
हाँ
सर
जी.
मिनिमम कितना होता है आईटीआर मिनिमम अमाउंट?
आपके फैमिली में कोई वर्किंग है?
यस सर, लाइक माय फादर इज फार्मर
ओके.
एंड माय मदर इज हाउसवाइफ. यस.
एंड कोई भाई बहन छोटा बड़ा?
सर ब्रदर, सर ही इज इन कनाडा.
ही इज इन कनाडा. ओके. एंड इज he is also studying there?
यस सर.
ओके. तो हम आपके केस में क्या कर सकते हैं कि आप एक लोन ले सकते हैं. ठीक है, पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक से, जो कि आपको इजीली मिल जाएगा. और वो लोन से आप अपनी जो भी आपका जो इमिग्रेशन ऑफिसर होगा वो उसको आप ये शो करेंगे कि मैंने लोन लिया है, ये मेरी इनकम, ये मेरे पास पैसे हैं, तो मैं न्यूजीलैंड में आऊंगी तो मेरे पास इतना पैसा रहेगा मेरे अकाउंट में. सेकेंडली, अगर आपके पास आपके फादर के अकाउंट में या मदर के अकाउंट में कुछ पैसे हैं जो पुराने टाइम से रखे हुए हैं, नहीं रखे हुए तो रख दीजिए. अराउंड 30-40 lakhs. इतनी की जरूरत नहीं है, ये मैं आपको मैक्सिमम अमाउंट बता रहा हूँ फॉर अ सेफर साइड. इतना रख दीजिए फॉर 6 months और अ ईयर एफडी करा के. आप ही के अकाउंट में रहेगा. बस वो आप प्रूफ शो कर देंगे कि ये मेरे फैमिली फंड्स हैं और ये इतने टाइम से मेरे अकाउंट में. तो उनको ये भरोसा हो जाता है कि हाँ, ये इन्होंने किसी से लेके नहीं शो करे हैं, ये इन्हीं के पैसे हैं। बेसिकली दे वांट टू गेट अश्योर्ड अबाउट दिस थिंग कि आप यू हैव द फंड्स, आप यहाँ पे आके सफर ना करें। वो यही चाहते हैं कि आप यहाँ पे आके आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम कॉज ना हो, आप यहाँ पे इजीली आए और अपना पढ़ पाएं, एक पार्ट टाइम जॉब करें। क्योंकि अब ऐसा भी होता है, कई बच्चे पार्ट टाइम जॉब करना नहीं प्रेफर करते हैं, तो दे जस्ट वांट कि आप यहाँ पे आए और आप इजीली अपनी पढ़ाई कर पाए, कोई आपको प्रॉब्लम ना आए।